I dropped out of college my junior year, and I'm going to tell you the story behind it. When I was in high school, it was my absolute dream to go to a huge Southern university. I wanted good football, good Greek life, and plenty of things to do on campus. I applied to 17 schools and got into every single one I wanted, but 2, and they were all in the South or on the East Coast. The only other school that I applied to that wasn't in the South or East Coast was UNLV, which is my hometown school, because my high school required us to. So fast forward a couple months, I decided to go on a Texas college trip to visit all of the schools that I applied to there. And on this trip with my school, I discovered that I not only absolutely hate the South, but I get physically homesick. As much as I wanted to fight that feeling, I knew in my heart of hearts that I would end up having to go to UNLV because I could not be away from home. And that was the last thing that I wanted. So in fall of 2019, I began attending UNLV on a full ride scholarship studying marketing. For those of you who don't know, UNLV is about the farthest thing from a real college that I could have described. There's barely any student housing, there's no Greek row, our sports sucked, and there was really nothing to do. However, I was determined to make this as normal of a college experience as I could, so I lived on campus, joined Greek life, and tried to be as involved as I possibly could. Let's just say I had a terrible college experience. I hated my sorority, I had 2 roommates I absolutely did not get along with, and all of the kids in my honors class were awful to me. Fast forward to my junior year, I met Blake, and he happened to own a marketing agency, which is what I wanted to do once I graduated school. And for the first almost year of our relationship, I was still in school, but I was still learning so much through just listening to his meetings and phone calls and things like that. Also, to give more context, Blake was also a college dropout. I was in school, learning absolutely nothing, and just listening to these idiot professors who knew nothing about marketing. Fast forward now, we're at the end of my first semester of junior year when something bizarre happened. Basically, there was this huge issue in the grading system, and I was told that I did not pass 2 of my classes. So I tried filing appeals and doing everything I can to get this fixed. Despite all my efforts, nothing worked, and I was basically screwed. And in that moment, something deep down just told me to take this as an opportunity and do something different. So without telling anybody, I dropped out of college and left my entire college life behind and decided to pursue my real passion, which was influencer and social media marketing. Safe to say that was the best decision I've made, and I've never looked back.